Good morning. Welcome to my Wednesday devotional. I hope you guys are doing well in this wonderfully warm weather. I'm sure you can hear the fans in my background. It sounds like that little humming noise, sounds like you're on an airplane. That's because we have a lot of fans going because it's finally warm. Yay! So happy spring. Almost summer. Woohoo! As we're rounding up the school year, Pequot is already done. Let's see, schools for us anyway will be getting out in mid-June. So I've seen on Facebook a lot of graduations already. So, wow, a lot of endings, but with endings comes a new beginning. And for us, in my Esther, this was last week, Esther 8, 11 through 14. Today is going to end chapter 8, and so we're going to wrap that up and then go to 9, and then we just got one paragraph of 10, and then I go to a new topic. We'll see how everything shakes out. Like I said, I got a lot going on in my personal life, so that's another reason why I kind of want to make sure I'm done, just in case, in case I have to stop doing videos. I don't know. We'll see how things shake out. So I don't know yet, but for right now, I'm definitely committed to finishing Esther. We're so close, and it's really my favorite book, and I hope you've enjoyed it with me so far. For those who've been watching, if not, welcome. All right, let's get started. All right, I'm going to read last week's, and I'm going to do this week's, okay? So Esther 8, 11 through 14. The king's decree gave the Jews in every city authority to unite to defend their lives. They were allowed to kill, slaughter, and annihilate anyone of any nationality or province who might attack them or their children and wives, and to take the property of their enemies. The day chosen for this event throughout all the provinces of King Xerxes was March 7th of the next year. So, again, we're about a year out from this thing, a little less than a year. Verse 13, a copy of this decree was to be issued as law in every province and proclaimed to all the peoples, so that the Jews would be ready to take revenge on their enemies on the appointed day. So verse 14, so urged on by the king's command, the messengers rode out swiftly on fast horses bred for the king's service. The same decree was also proclaimed in the fortress of Susa, because that's where Queen Esther was living. And he now knows that she's a Jew. So he protected her as well. All right, here's this week. The last of chapter 8, verses 15 and 17. Then Mordecai left the king's presence, wearing the royal robe of blue and white, and the great crown of gold, and an outer cloak of fine linen of purple. And the people of Susa celebrated the new decree. The Jews were filled with joy and gladness and were honored everywhere. In every province and city, wherever the king's decree arrived, the Jews rejoiced and had a great celebration and declared a public festival and holiday. And many of the people of the land became Jews themselves, for they feared what the Jews might do to them. Interesting turn of events. All right, so we got a new decree that's going out, canceling, basically, sort of cancels out the previous one, and also gives Jews authority to attack anyone who might be attacking them. First, of course, they're in defense, okay? They're not, going out and killing people. They're just waiting to see, if the enemies come and attack them, they have the legal right to now defend themselves and their family and their property. So that's why the Jews over here heard this, and they're filled with joy and gladness. Now they know that they have been saved, Awesome. Because remember, they had just gotten Haman's decree where they're about to be slaughtered and killed themselves. So, wow. I mean, talk about a 180, right? They're probably, all these people in the outlying areas are probably like, what's going on over at the castle, or what's going on, or fortress, as they call it in here, But same thing, what's going on with the king and the queen? What's happening? But at the same time, hey, you know what? We're going to have a celebration, a public festival. We're going to be saved. And of course, it's about 11 months away anyway, so I guess it's all right to take a break and take a time off and be glad, and then arm up just in case, right? So as we're finishing up chapter 8, the question is, have you ever felt rescued in your life? Was there something that you might have gone through, something that was really terrible, but then God changed things and made it all for the best? Did you feel like celebrating? Yes, absolutely. And, as we are thinking about summer, end of spring, and picnics, barbecue, and coming up on the 4th of July, that's right, that'll be coming up. The Independence Day, we start thinking about, woohoo, celebrating, right? Celebrating what God has done for us. So let's think about that this week as you go out in the world. What has God done for you that you felt like celebrating? All right. Thank you very much for helping me finish chapter 8. Next time, we're going to start in on chapter 9. Woohoo! Maybe we'll make it by 4th of July and we'll just call it the Esther party, right? All right. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.